Never, Batman. You know you can never really catch me. This time you're wrong, Joker. I'm gonna end you. Oh, I give up, Batman.
What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. I don't know how that's gonna come out. I like playing around and seeing what I can make happen. You know, I told you this video editing thing is all a learning process for me. Wrong remote. Boom. Lego lights on. We're live-ish in the Lego Lounge. Let's pull up our directions. We're already sorted out. And let's get going. Peeps, the episode is Fear of Victory. Fear of Victory. I don't even have an inkling of a clue what that could be. But before we do, let's get our dad joke of the day. What do you get from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk. Bam! Alright, peeps. We're moving on with this build. My cordiness never ceases to amaze even me. Oh man, what a great day I'm having. I'm feeling really, really good right now. That first build session settled me down. I wasn't feeling bad per se, but I wasn't feeling great either. This cold weather, I told y'all, I don't do well in the cold. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Which ultimately, you know, if you're in pain, you're not gonna feel the best, right? And what am I doing? Am I skipping? I'm like combining steps. Goodness gracious. Learn to look at what you're doing, MC. Yeah, so you know, I try not to be a complainer and fuss too much, but yeah, cold weather, oh, it wrecks me. My body does not like it. So, anywho, how's all my peeps out there? What's new in Peeplandia? How's the New Year's resolutions going, if that's your thing? I was talking to a friend of mine. Y'all have heard me talk a couple times already about Wicked. I think it was a great musical. I have now watched the movie version, and I was able to watch the Broadway version of the musical, as well as I'm reading the book. And it's interesting because the movie version of the musical is somewhat different from the Broadway version, and the big thing is the Broadway version is a lot faster paced, and just has less, like it's, I don't want to say less, but it gets the point of the story, but there's just not as much time to tell the story. Whereas obviously, so like the entire Broadway version is 2 hours and 40 minutes or something like that, with like a 15-minute intermission. And then the movie version of the musical is 2 hours and 40 minutes for the first act. So they've expanded it a lot, right? What's my point? MC, you are such a rambler. What was my point? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, So the book though is way different because it's it's a lot longer, obviously. It's a lot darker. Like they made the musical more family friendly for sure, and a little more upbeat, if you will. The book is not upbeat. It is not for children, for sure. So if you thought about, like, I know they re-released the book with the cover from the movie. Don't let your children read this. It's not for children. My opinion. I don't think children should be reading this. It's a little more adult themed. But what was my whole point of this story? Jeez, my brain. Goodness gracious. Trying to build and think about my conversation at the same time, and I'm not doing a very good job. So we were talking, me and my friend were talking, who has also seen the play, has not seen the movie yet, but has seen the play multiple times, has read the book, and knows, that those are definitely different. And I said, it would be awesome if someone like Netflix or Amazon or HBO, one of the streaming services, picked up and did Wicked as a TV show, as a series. Not necessarily a TV show, the way we used to think of things anyways. But anyways, because then you could really get the full story. You could take your time with it and expand and really get into all the mythology. Oh, did I? You can really build on the entire story the way the book was written, whereas obviously in a movie, even a 3-hour movie, you only have so much time to capture all the information. And obviously, again, the movie that they did was a version of the play, the Broadway play, not really a version of the book. Not that that's bad. It is good for what it is. It's just different. The story of the book and the story of the musical, they took in, there's like the bones of the book you can see in the play, but not a lot of stuff is still there. They changed it. And again, I really enjoy it, but I'm reading the book and I'm really enjoying the book for all that is. So I think it would be really cool if a streaming service picked it up and really, really delved into all the darker themes from the book. Really gave you like the full story. I just think it would be neat. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's just me rambling as usual. Just popped in my head earlier, and I was like, man, that would be so awesome if they really went all in on it, because there's so many ways they could tell that story and really have fun with it. I find that streaming services tend to have a lot more ability to do things that you wouldn't see on cable TV, or even in movies, because movies are limited by time and by, oh gosh, these colors. Is that brown? Time and rating concerns, whereas oftentimes the streaming services, they don't care about ratings. They just do whatever they want, and they also can make the series as long or as short as they want. So, anywho, peeps, I'm gonna get back to building because I'm so distracted and I can't think straight while I'm talking. So, let's just build. Fear of Victory was the name of this episode. I don't really know what this is yet, but I think we might be able to look it up. Yeah. Let's see. Oh well, that little printed piece has an arrow, says Batman title sequence moment. So I guess I don't know what this building is that we're building out right now. It doesn't have an arrow to it. I guess we'll keep building and see if we can figure it out. All right, peeps, here we go. Bag 15, kind of a small one, so hopefully this goes by quick. And the title of the episode is I Am the Knight. Feels like a pretty strong reference to the Batman. Not necessarily night as in nighttime, even though that is how it's spelled. I know we like to mess around with words in English, because English is hard. So, I don't know. We'll see what comes of this one. I think this is so fun. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Mario sets. The way they make the Mario sets, like, good for display, but also good for play. Play and display! Haha, peeps! You know, I told you before, when I don't try to come up with goofy things, they happen. It just happened naturally. Such is the ways of MC. This is a new piece that I've never seen before. It looks a lot like this piece, except got a hole instead of a stud or a recess. Interesting. I don't know what that's about, but I'm about to find out because it's in the very first step. Alright, cool. Clearly getting the top of like a skyscraper of some sort. Got a lot more to build out here, but it was a pretty fast bag. Bag 17. No, bag 16. Get this sorted and see what else we're getting. I bet you, based on that piece, we're probably getting a sticker. Alright, don't know what this is. It looks like a theater or something? I don't know. I'd have to Google that image to really figure it out, I guess. But it looks cool. Try to line that up correctly. Alright. We're moving on, peeps. I don't know what that had to do with Robin or his revenge. You know, let me think. Robin's revenge. Robin was originally killed by Joker. And then he came back to be Nightwing. Maybe that's where he came back and exacted revenge on someone, on the Joker. I don't know. I'd have to Google what that exactly is and see if I could figure it out from that. Let's see. I'm gonna do a quick pause. Well, I couldn't find a good answer without spoiling all the other Easter eggs. There was definitely threads out there that had all the other Easter eggs. I don't want to spoil that for myself. I want to enjoy the process. So what I may do is when I get the whole thing built and I do my final review, I'll go through and figure out what all the different Easter eggs are, and then we'll go through and point them all out. I wish I knew what it is now. I just don't recognize that symbol. I tried to do a Google Lens search, and there was only two sites that came up. One that I had to pay to join, and the other one, well, two sites that came up directly with that image. And one I was gonna have to pay to join, and I'm not doing that just to figure it out what it is. And then the other was going to give away all the secrets, and I didn't want to do that either. So, with that being said, like I said, I'll probably wait till I do my final review of this set to go back and give you guys all the little details that I didn't know along the way, and I apologize that I don't know more. But as I expressed earlier, this is one of the many things I really love about Lego is relearning all this stuff that I knew once upon a time and forgot, or in some cases I just didn't even know about it, and I'm learning cool things through this process. So, episode is called Heart of Ice. I'm guessing Mr. Freeze. That's my guess. Definitely Mr. Freeze, and that appears to be a reporter. All right, peeps, there we are. I guess, yeah, that little, Mr. Freeze. Little Mr. Freeze was the reference for the episode Heart of Ice. I got it, and I forgot what the episode was called by the time I got to the end, but man, looking great. We got another building over here with some bars. Still not really sure what this building is, or this building, but I'm really thinking this is a theater. They do that a lot in the Batman series, in the movies, in the game, or I mean, yeah, in the games too, in the animated series. They always do crazy stuff in theaters. So, and that definitely looks like a reporter sitting there interviewing Mr. Freeze. So, anywho, I'm thinking this is a theater. Still don't know what that had to do with Robin's revenge. I'm really baffled by that one. That was a weird episode reference, but man, it looks great. That was bag 17. We're still not halfway done yet. But I think we're almost to the end of this book. I think we're nearing, yeah, we're on page 262 of 288. So I'm thinking 1 or 2 more bags and we will be done with book 1 at the very least. So, peeps, this has been fun. We do dad joke of the day? I think we did. I think we got dad joke of the day out early, so. All right, peeps, if you enjoyed this content, like the video, share the video, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you think. Do you guys like this build? You guys want to see more of this? I hope so. Because it's, well, this is not the last Batman build I have. Let's just say that. And I don't think I'm going to do another Batman build right away. Even though I'm in such a great Batman mood after the Batmobile down, that Batmobile. After that build, this build's got me so pumped. Woo, I could definitely do more Batman, but I think we'll pick something else for our next series. But peeps, it's been fun. I've had a great time. Please come back for the next episode. We'll see you then, and until then, holla!